Interlude. Alice pressed herself against the cold stone of the castle wall. The moon was bright enough to cast a shadow, and in the thick darkness of the recess ahead, she thought she saw movement. Alice exhaled through her mouth, grasping her staff. She had come too far to give up now. She inched along the gravel, still pressed against the wall, sidestepping noiselessly. As she grew closer, she thought she heard the sound of someone breathing. She reached the end of the wall before it curved around and stood poised for a moment. An owl shrieked and she swung herself round the corner, raising her weapon. It instantly clashed with something metallic. Sword? It was almost comically silent the next furious minutes where they blocked one another, lunging with sharp hisses. By lowering the staff and jabbing, she finally had the satisfaction of hearing a grunt. It was a man. He was good at fencing, but he obviously wasn't used to combat. She pivoted and swiped his legs with the staff, easily dodging his attempt at jabbing her, and aimed a kick at his groin while his balance was off. He groaned properly then. She used the staff to strike him across the midriff, then across his back. He was kneeling by now. "Stop!" he cried out, panting for breath. "Do you know who I am?" She looked down at him in amusement. Her eyes had adjusted more, and she could make out the outline of a figure staggering to his feet. He was thin, not the bulky guard type. When he stretched out his hand, his skin seemed pale in the grey shadow. "I'm the prince," he said, straightening up. "So what?" she replied, and went to beat him again. He blocked her, but then she jabbed him in the chest with the end of her staff. He stumbled back, coughing, and then she swiped upwards, catching his neck under his chin. He fell to the ground, clutching his throat. She didn't have time for this. "I need you to get me inside the castle," she said, ignoring his gasps. Document comments. Michael Chase. "Is this violence necessary?" Jen Baker. "Yes."